Hello, hello, hello. Don't mind the Pokemon music, it's just that title screen music don't loop on this game, so I had to supply my own, and it felt appropriately gamble-y. I return with what will be the final Vegas Stakes stream. I've been having a good time gambling, but I've got that little itch. Some people have the problem where they're completionists in games. I have the problem in games where I'm like, hey, you need to be playing new games. And so I'm like, I have all these other games I could be playing. I've beaten Vegas Stakes before. So, we'll see how nefarious of means I have to use to finish this game, but I will be finishing it tonight. It helps that, because tomorrow's Thanksgiving, today is my Friday, work-wise, so it don't matter how late I stay up, but I did wake up at 5:45 a.m. this morning because my body hates me, apparently. I didn't tell it to do that. It just did it. Which is just fantastic. But I hope everyone has had a good week, or is continuing to have a good week if you're not doing Thanksgiving or you're not American or something. I play with a Canadian, for example, in Final Fantasy XIV, so I've been reminded more than once that, hey, they did their Thanksgiving like a month ago. And I'm like, oh yeah, right. That is just uniquely an American holiday. Mine's been pretty good. It was like a cozy, snowy day without being like too snowy. I was still able to go out and have a walk. But I did like break my favorite drinking glass upstairs and just had to clean up all the glass just before stream started. So that was a little annoying, but ultimately it is just a thing that can be replaced. So whatever. I'm gonna go into poker because I was really enjoying the poker last time. I do think it's pretty, like, strategic, or at least tactical. But I think if I want to speed run getting it done, I will swap over to, like, blackjack and just be save scumming after every hand, because it's no limit here. But poker, for now, I think it's got a good balance of, like, just let me yap about whatever and, like, let me, like, make terrible decisions about whether to stay in hands and such. And we get to see more of the lovely pixel art and characters for the game, so I think it works. Hey HD, and hey anyone else coming in? How goes? How was the Wednesday? King's a little worrying. Okay, Ace King offsuit. That's not bad. That's not bad. We can make some things happen with Ace King offsuit. Would rather they be on suit, and I'd rather no one else had a king, but I got something here. This hand has potential. I'm not gonna get aggressive, but we could do some things with this hand. But not with a 3. If the next card doesn't look good, I might start to think about getting out of this hand. And if you haven't heard, folks, this is going to be a big weekend of streaming for me. As usual, I am not streaming tomorrow. However, I'll be doing a daytime, probably long stream of Recettear Survival Hell, which is just, you know, figured for Black Friday / Buy Nothing Day. I would play just the most capitalist game where it's like, hey, we're gonna increase what you have to pay every week until we crush you and you die. Also, you don't get to bring over any of your New Game Plus stuff. And that is, like, relaxing for me. And I enjoy it so. Saturday, of course, will be Shuffle Saturday, playing a different random game every 30 minutes. And then Sunday, I will also be wrapping up Tyrion Cuthbert. Good old Magic Ace Attorney. So, gonna head into December with a couple new games on the docket, which I think is exactly what is called for. Because I like this game, I like Tyrion Cuthbert, but I'm just ready to move on to other things. Now, those other things might not be... He won with a pair of aces. I mean, I could have maybe drawn up to that, but... Nah. Also, he recommends the slots for winning money. What an idiot. The only place you play the slots and win is in Dragon Quest, which is a minor reason for my gambling problem as an adult. Though I think the bigger... Okay, we got 3 cards on suit. We got some potential here. I'll absolutely call on that 7,500. Are you kidding me? I only need 2 clubs and I have a power hand. I'm feeling good about this one. apparently everyone else does too, which is concerning. Okay, pair of 7s, that's nothing, but I have 3 more cards to get 2 clubs. That's doable. Not super likely, but doable. If this next card is a club, the dream might kind of be dead, but basically I just want to get like a really good power hand and just clean everybody else at the table out. That's my move here. Because we do that, we rake in a cool clean 2 million. And you have to get 10 million to win the game here. If I recall correctly, it's been many years. Also, I did not get a club. So I think I gotta get the fuck out of this one. No one to fold them, as they say. Also, apologies that this will be the background music for the entire stream, because we have to be in the nice casino. I could be persuaded at some point to put on different music, but I'm always leery about VOD mute. Because I do like, aside from times where I show my face, or you guys make me react to old content, I want to have, like, a complete archive of stuff I've done for streaming. Like, I don't think anyone has ever done this, but I like the thought of someone, like, stumbling across one of my streams and being like, hey, this Vimbrit guy's pretty great. What else does he do? Oh my god, he has, like, 3 years worth of VODs that I can just dive into. Because I always think that's really cool. When I discover, like, a content creator or, like, a webcomic in particular I've done this with, it's like, oh, this is neat. Oh my god, there's years worth of stuff for me to just look into and binge. Awesome. Oh, lottery ticket. Always take the lottery ticket. Absolutely. That is a cheap bet for great reward. Great reward. Also, I noticed that the Steam sale has started, and I'm very cash-strapped right now. But I do have my eye on a couple games to maybe pick up. Particularly, I just randomly remembered this game that I saw a YouTuber I used to follow, like, play through, like, God, I think it was almost a decade ago, and I was like, oh yeah, can I find that game? And lo and behold, I could find that game. And it's probably been long enough that I wouldn't remember it enough that I might want to play through it. It's, like, got some kind of neat, like, Batman Arkham Asylum-esque combat, but it also is like a time loop story, and y'all know I fuck with time loop stories. And it's got a bit of a, like, a kind of a snarky sense of humor to it. So, from what I remember at least. And apparently, the dev made not quite a sequel, but another game that's like a spiritual successor. That's also on sale, and they're both under like $10. I'm like, these seem like absolute wins. Yeah, SNES game. I'm not sure if it was one of those back in the day that, released like a Genesis version or whatever, but I only ever played it on the SNES, that's what I'm playing it on here. And, welcome, Rainrick? Rainrick? I feel like there's something to your username that I'm not grasping. I'm gonna blame Streamer Brain. The winning lottery number is 98955. You checked your lottery ticket number, 98955. Always bet on the lottery. Hey, Repu, how you doing? Just doing some more slightly tipsy gambling, with the aim to finish it tonight. Welcome in. This is why I get the stupid 3-minute ad break to get rid of pre-rolls right at the beginning. And why I feel uncomfortable doing it do I call a 6,000 if all I have is King Jack-off suit? Jack off. I mean, those are still face cards. The cards they're showing are pretty bad. Yeah, I'm rich as hell, whatever. At worst, I can always, save scum. You might call that cowardly, you might call that cheating. I don't care. I'll do whatever I can. Come on, what do we... Okay. Ace, King, Jack I'm not excited about, but I could make some strong pairs, or a 3 of a kind, perhaps? It's very true, That's half the reason behind the game was rigged from the start, because I've explained this to people who have come in being like, hey, what is this game, Vim? I'm like, oh, you start with $1,000, you have to earn $10 million gambling. They're like, what? How? But the game really does take it pretty easy on you, and you're showing a 3 of a kind, there's no way in hell. Enjoy your pot, Mr. Nice. But yeah, the scams. Like, people are like, oh, you have a spot on your clothing, let me wipe it off. Like, I don't think that one ever goes well for you. I could also probably blame this game a little bit for my huge paranoia and not trusting people when they're like, oh, I just want to help you. Oh my god, lady, how many times are you gonna sell me winning lottery tickets? I'm not complaining, but girl, turn your life around. Of course, this one probably won't win, but whatever. What do we got? Okay, Jack showing. Okay, 3 Jack on suit and an ace. That's not bad. Let me do a small bet. Just hopefully enough to, like, not have people bet, like, a crazy huge amount right off the bat. Which I still could absolutely be pissing money away with this move. Okay, pair of 10s showing. There's a third 10 out there in the mix, so she probably doesn't have 3 of a kind. Could have 2 pair. Pair of 6s showing. Johnny's got a jack. I still got a shot here. I still got a shot. I'm feeling worse about this all the time. Okay, there's my ace. Okay, I have a pair of jacks. I could try to bluff here. Screw it, I got money to burn. Let's go big. Let's go big. Because this is the no limits casino, why not? Okay, he's off the board as an issue. Okay, I have 2. Okay, I'm not gonna get another 5. Johnny's got the other 2. Probably not gonna get another jack, because fucking Johnny. But 2 pair? 2 pair is pretty... Oh, I checked. Tells you exactly how much they've rigged it. Exactly, exactly. Only 1,000? No, 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 no. I want to earn more. Okay, you called. You might have something. You called. You might also have something. Oh no. Have I made a horrible mistake? Okay, 6 gets me absolutely nothing, but I'm committed at this point. If I take some giant L's, I will, Ah, damn it, 3 of a kind. Oh, and she got it on the last card. Ah. Still, in the grand scheme of things, that's not that much. The winning lottery number is 98955. It always is. 98955! Alright! Instant recovery, kind of, for my losses a little bit. We're due for a hit, is what I'm saying. We're due for a hit. I have noticed that once you get into the good casino, there are fewer, like, out-and-out scams as well, which is kind of nice. Okay, normally I'd be pretty enthused about a jack-ace offsuit, but fucking Johnny over there already has one of the aces I would want, so I'll stay in, but I'm not... Okay, and we already have 2 people out, so... 2, king... Okay, so that's... Johnny's feeling good about something, or he wants me to think he is. Come on, give me... Okay, he is threatening a flush at this point. It's still unlikely at this point, but... I'm actually 2 cards off a flush as well. Not super likely, but I do have 4s showing, so... A modest bet. Just push up the pot a little bit. You know, stop Johnny from swinging for the goddamn fences over there. Okay, 7 is... whatever. Let's see if you're good for a check. You know what? Whatever. Let's play the game. I did get one of his clubs. That was good. Pair of 4s is fucking nothing. Their force is fucking nothing. There's no way I win this. But if he's only gonna charge me 1,000, whatever, I'll pay $1,000 to lose. Yep. And as a punishment, we got to look at Johnny's Skinwalker face, as it was called last week. And I can't beat that coining of the name. I can't beat that. Because, yeah, something's wrong with the boy's face. I'm sorry, Johnny. Hopefully you can pay for the operation. Hopefully someday I can pay for my operations that I need. Bit of dark humor for you. But related to that saga, I did have to, like, call up my doctor's office and be like, hey, I'm gonna have to cancel all those appointments. I got the, like, patient estimate you sent me and it's just not in the cards. They're like, oh, absolutely, Mr. Vimbert, just don't forget about us. We'll be ready to help you out. I'm like, uh-huh, yeah. The lady I talked to was very nice, to her credit. Just, I felt kind of shitty, because, like, it scheduled out all, like, 5 of the things I would have to have done, and I had to be like, so, I don't have $4,000 laying around? Sorry? But oh well. It ain't gonna kill me. Just to be clear, I'm not, like, about to push a GoFundMe into your face. It won't kill me. I will be fine, it's just a thing I need to get done eventually. This hand sucks. Unless I can get very lucky on the next 2 cards, this hand is kind of worthless. But a pair of 6s won last time. Memes be dreams and such. You know what, Johnny? You've rinsed me one too many times. I say no. Yeah, I don't like all the flush threatening that's going on at that table. Not a fan. Not a fan. And it was like, oh, let's play poker. I had fun with poker last time. And poker's like, hey, what if we just punch you in the face repeatedly? Hey, Franz, how you doing? How you doing? Just hanging out, having a nice drink. And... wait, isn't tonight? Don't you... Are you not streaming today? Oh, that's right. You did Baldur's Gate yesterday instead of today. That's right. Oh, man. I feel like there's a lot of that going around. One of my friends, Richard, you stayed in with the King High? Honey. Honey, why were you in with the King High? Oh my god. What a fucking madman. Oh. This is my perspective talking. I always, like, I get along super well with my family, so it would be a real heartbreaker for me to not, yeah. But still, good that it's not ultimately the worst thing, but, yeah, I have another friend who, like, he's fine, but, like, apparently the family he was gonna go visit, like, their whole house just has, like, some kind of mega flu, or could be COVID. So they're like, yeah, no, nobody come here. Yeah, last stream was, very productive. I'll say that much. Which is why I feel confident that I can finish the game today. But, my luck needs to take a serious turn here. Because I've been getting nothing but shit hands, and the hands I have gotten, other people actually get, like, real cards as opposed to not. Okay, pair of jacks. That's something. That's a starting point. Let's start driving up the pot a little bit. Still, not the worst thing to just have, like, a nice, super long weekend to chill. Like, all we're doing for Thanksgiving is just on the day itself, so I've just decided to turn the rest of the weekend into lots of streams for me and probably, okay, triple jacks. I like this. I like this. Could draw into a full house? Yeah. It's time to go a little aggro. Yeah, because I'm not gonna go Black Friday shopping or anything. In fact, I've never actually gone Black Friday shopping. I've never hit that perfect intersection of, like, having money to spend and feeling young enough that, like, you know, I could literally fight some people IRL for goods and service, or for goods and products. I've just never been in that space. I do feel like it would be very interesting to observe Black Friday, or like, you know, just set up a little like food stand out, or a coffee. Just like bring some crappy coffee and sell it to people waiting. Yeah, that's very important. That's very important, Repu. Makes sense. You can kind of feel it out before... Oh! Oh, he's ready to ball out of control over there. Oh my god. He just bet 100K? Oh, Madge, Why? Why, though? Is that one of yours? Remind me to never go to Tombstoner's channel. Jesus Christ. Oh. You know what? Why don't we make this interesting, Mr. Nice? I raise you 400 grand. Yeah, he had triple tens. Oh, he had full house. Damn it. Okay, well, I did say I was going to be fine with using scumbag methods, so, yeah, let's go ahead and save scum. I mean, I also love Vegas Stakes, but I don't love Johnny's face. But yeah, I'm pretty fortunate that, there shouldn't be any political stressors at my family table tomorrow, but I know that's very few people get that luxury. The side of the family that, like, would have some, would cause some political sparking up is across the country. They're doing their own Thanksgiving thing, which is fine. We just saw them recently. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, Save scum is fine, you know. I don't have to save scum quite as hard as, say, playing the original Baldur's Gate, but a little save scumming in this game, it goes a long way. It goes a long way. Now, does that mean I've just completely wasted all the time playing until now? Yes, that's one way of looking at it, but... Yeah, it's... You learn to absolutely make love to that, to those quick save and quick load buttons. It's a way of life. You can actually put a price on your willingness to save scum. That's true, that's true. Ultimately, it's an economic issue. Okay, so I have 10 Jack Queen offsuit. Never a fan of building for straights, but there's still good cards and it's only $1,000, so we'll see where this goes. And it's at least an open-ended, not a close-ended. Okay, now it's a close-ended and there's already a king on the board. They never let me get away with a check, but I'll try to check. Never... What did I just say? I've already got, like, half my drink down, so... Come on, what do we got? Okay, 5. Oh, actually, we have a potential for a club flush. That's not nothing. Oh, building for straights. I mean, I'm half a fan of building for straights. As I told a friend of mine recently, hey, I like girls too. And they're like, uh-huh. I'm just far more vocal when I tier 3 sub for guys. Okay, 3 is bullshit. Okay, the only way I salvage this hand is to draw a king. There are already 2 kings on the board. They bet like anything over $1,000 and I'm out. I'm super out. Okay, sure, I'll piss away another little bit of money. Maybe we can be saved last minute? No. No. This had potential, but no. I'm not gonna win with ace high. That's not a thing that can happen. Okay. If they all, like, did a Richard last time and stayed in with King High, I was gonna fucking lose it, but... I've deliberately been avoiding Balatro because I know I would love it, but I worry. Like, even people who do not have gambling problems say that it's super addictive, and I'm like, I legit have a gambling problem. It's why I can't play gacha. I mean, you know, Balatro wouldn't make me lose my house or nothing, but I would still worry, you know. I already play an MMO to have a solid time sink for video games, but I don't know, I guess if my, like, raid group broke up in Final Fantasy XIV, it could be one to look into. Because it's just a roguelike. Fair. Just, I know the cards would be part of it for me. Because it's like a familiar, I don't know, I feel like it would scratch an adjacent neuron or something, if that makes sense. Like, the gambling part of my brain would light up a little bit. It would be like, oh, this looks familiar. It'd be like, no, 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 no. I know there's still money involved, but no. Not that I'd really be able to stop at mind, but... Great, pair of 7s were saved. Oh, God. Well, we guaranteed lose to Richard, and I'm not feeling great about anybody else, so let's get out of this one. See, in my brain, this was gonna work out great. I was gonna get a good hand, immediately clean out the table for $2 million, just repeat that a few times, and just, bam, that's the game done with, but should have known it wouldn't be so easy. Oh well, that's fine, more time to hang. I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I had, like, beaten the game by, like, half an hour in. I'd be like, so, how about Phantasy Star Online, guys? Because I do... Man. It's another thing. I'm playing, like, you know, active MMO, but I'm like, oh, PSO is right there. Private server. I know other people who play. I could be seeing if other people want to join me, but... meh. It is ultimately just the grind. And for the grind, I have plenty of that from the Dragon Quest III remake, which has continued to be good. Just, I clearly made a bad decision with my party comp right off the bat, and I've been too stubborn to fix it. Like, my next move is to fix it through the job changes. Beat it, you loser. I'm always, I take those ones when I'm earlier game, but at this point, like, if they pickpocket you, they just straight up take half your money, I believe, so that would be a terrible blow. Particularly if I actually can start winning some damn poker hands here. I always do struggle with video game poker, because you're less able to bluff versus play against actual humans. Because I'm a decent liar, so... Here it's just like you bluff by just taking a massive swing, and just seeing if people go for it or not, but... it's less good. I mean, I don't have nothing. I've got a possible flush on deck. If I get another heart... Okay, great. Mr. Nice has a bunch of garbage. Silver is threatening a flush. But it's pretty unlikely at this point. I do have one of his diamonds, so to speak. Okay, the dream is dead. I have a pair of 4s, which is not great. They do play pretty loose, yeah. This one's deeply nostalgic for me. Every once in a while, it comes to me again. I'm not gonna win on a pair of 4s. There's no way. Ah! Yeah, Silver had 2 pairs. Oh my god, he was 1 card off from a flush. Jesus. But yeah, all part of rigging the game in your favor, that they play so loose. I think they kind of try to, like, play it that, like, all the poker players have slightly different, like, personalities or playing styles to them. Like, I think Johnny is supposed to be the one who's just kind of like, he's crazy and unpredictable. But, I don't know how well that... I have an ace, Silver is an ace. Yeah, whatever. Call. It's fine. At these money amounts, it's whatever. I just gotta... okay. This hand is suddenly looking far less attractive. If I get a... No. No. I'm just gonna bleed money all hand if I stay in with those two hot shots. Silver must have 3 of a kind or something. He clearly thinks he's got the winning hand here. Mr. Nice must have that too? Ha! They both got kings. Wow! Casual bet of 100 grand. Oh my god. What are you packing there, Silver? Holy shit. Mother of God. Okay, I'm suddenly very invested. I'm gonna laugh so hard if Silver just gets rolled once the cards finally get revealed, because he was the one taking those giant swings. Oh my god, you two, get a room! Good god. Just always like, this is like the poker version of edging, just like raising each other by the minimum bet every time it comes back to you. Fellas. Come on. Man. They are going the distance. Fucking raised by the minimum bet. Okay, Mr. Nice is like, enough of this. Okay, he's all in. Oh, get wrecked! I mean, triple aces is pretty good, but Mr. Nice over there with queens full of kings. Oh man. So glad I got out of that hand. Holy shit. I can't keep your company. Goodbye. Silver's like, I can't believe I lost. I like it because he's supposed to be like kind of the hustler, I think, too. Okay, king 10 on suit. That's not great, but it's something. Nobody else... I mean, you can't really divine much off one card, but... Okay, Flush is probably dead. So that leaves me with, what, king high with another king showing? I mean, that's something? I gotta start getting something here. Ace high is technically something. Technically. I'll pay a grand to see a card. That's fine. Well, shit. Hey, check? Free card? Maybe? Haha, no? Okay, understandable. Have a good day. Game, I know you'd like to rig it towards the player. Could you start rigging these cards? What dealer does a guy get? Well, then again, with this being a no-limit casino, you probably would bribe pretty heavily to make the dealers, rig the game for you. Okay. This one's the one. Maybe not, with a starting hand like that. Oh dear. But hey, maybe, you know, I get a jack? That's not a jack. I mean, king's a good card, but Richard has a pair showing. But he's not bidding high, so that gives me some hope. Some hope. I also do feel it might be a bit tactical to back out of this table and go back in. To, like, I'll have more information from the cards showing with a fourth player at the table. Because I did learn that it's not, they do not in fact repopulate the table. You just keep going with the same people. Okay, this hand is borked. This hand is completely borked. Brr. I think I'll take one more good try at no need for, like, a save scum, I think. I've only lost, like, 70 grand or something. That's nothing in the long run. But I'll take one more run at poker, and then I'll switch over to, like, roulette or blackjack or something. It's clearly... because at that point, poker will be not the game. Just gotta win it all back. 90% of gamblers quit just before they win big. Goddamn Mr. Nice always at my tables. He was always the most unsettling one to me. Like, by and large, I do love this, the pixel art in this game, but Mr. Nice just... he looks like he's had a rough go of it, man. King Ace. That's possibilities. That's possibilities. We can make something happen with that. Okay. Down to 3. Okay, pair of aces. That's something. Let's make some moves. Feel pretty good with a pair of aces. Probably not gonna get a second king. But it could have... okay! Alright, 3 of a kind, I'm feeling pretty good. I think this is the hand to go a little big. Okay. Or I could just purchase the pot. That works too, I guess. Damn it. I'm sorry, I thought I was here with people who wanted to gamble. I'm such a klutz, I sprained my ankle. I hate to ask, but Mr. Vembert, would you please take me to the emergency room? Sure. There's no downside to this one, and it can get you some money later. Which is weird, because it feels like it should be one of the scams. Although, I mean, you know, this is still in America, so I understand, like, needing medical attention, but absolutely not wanting to take an ambulance. They will bill you. You will weep. I can't speak from personal experience, thank God, but... okay, why did I stay in on a 237? Oh, fuck. This looks worse and worse. Possibilities... maybe straight, but not really. No real possible... as long as it's only $1,000, but if there's any heat on this hand, I'm getting the hell out. Unless... no. No. Not this one. Not that one. Absolutely wild that the guy's like, oh, if you want to win money here, go to the slots. Mr. Vembert, you are so kind. Accept this gift, I wanted the slot machine. Okay. Covered my losses pretty much from the last hand. I do really wish that they made, like, a spiritual successor to this game. Like, I feel like I never see just casino game, well, probably because anyone who's gonna make, like, a casino game video game is like, oh, well, we just want to do online gambling. But, like, kind of a... you know, play some casino games with, like, the little mini-events, you know, maybe you could have some, like, actual story in it. I'm surprised no one's tried to make, like, kind of a spiritual successor to Vegas Stakes. Or maybe there is one that's very similar. That could absolutely be a thing without me even knowing it. But I would be surprised at myself for not hearing of it. Okay, I got 9-10 Jack. If I get an 8, I've got a straight. If I get a Queen, I've got a straight as well, actually. Queen's not likely. Oh, we got some options here. I always hate to say that when it comes to straights, but it can, in fact, happen. She got my 8 that I needed. I mean, only 2? It's only 2. Show me a queen or an 8 or we're sunk. Ah. Almost a flush as well. Well, I mean, no. You don't win with high card. You never win with high card. Don't be stupid, me. Well, yeah, Maria's literally got a pair of 5s. I was clearly not paying attention to the other people at the table. Terrible decision in real poker can kind of get away with it in video game poker. Okay, both had 2 pairs, yeah. 20 grand down the drain. Man, everyone's spraining their ankles. I mean, that's lottery ticket lady, so she's the lucky one in terms of giving me things. Clearly not lucky personally, but Governor of Poker. I don't know why, but that is like that title could exist nowhere else outside of like a mobile game. Am I right that it's a... oh yeah, you said it was a mobile game. Jesus. How strong did I mix this drink? Okay, if I get a 10, again, I hate plotting around possible straights, but... And 110 is already off the board, but it could become a thing. Oh my god! Got a straight! Buy towns as you cross the map through gambling. Huh, that does sound kind of fun. What version of poker, though? Very important question. I feel like the default is to just go like, oh, Texas Hold'em. Like, this game having 7-card stud is pretty unusual, I feel like. Oh, come on! Damn it. I went too big too fast. No, okay. Texas Hold'em is fine, but it's not my favorite kind of poker. But, I mean, it did have that huge boom when I was a teenager, so it's understandable that, like, Texas Hold'em is kind of synonymous with poker for so many people. I do, you know, it's obviously a lot better than, like, 5-card stud or anything like that, but there's so many other variants out there, you know? Just wish people would be willing to give more of them a chance. 7-card stud is pretty highly up there for me. Because you get more starting information, and you still get that, like, slow escalation in building hands that is so good about Texas Hold'em. I feel like Omaha Hold'em was pretty good too, though I haven't played Omaha Hold'em in a long time. I forget exactly how that version goes. True. I just always find the calculations with that a little too difficult to grapple with. Because it's a complete unknown what whole cards everyone has, but that is a good point. Still, it's always very nerve-wracking to see, like, well, the worst, I feel like, is when you're playing Texas Hold'em and you see 4 cards of the same suit, you know, dealt out, and you're like, well, damn it. Okay, so who has the best flush? Who's got the ace? So I have 2 pair here. That's not amazing, but I think I can start to bet things up a little bit. I mean, 2 pairs is good, just not, you know, I don't feel unbeatable yet. Until... Full house. Hey, is 3 pairs a hand, guys? Oh, she bet 100 grand. Fuck it. This will be the determination if I save scum. Ah, 3 of a kind. Fair enough, well, wait. No, she can't hear. I always do appreciate, the lurk, everybody. You know, I've got no illusions about what I am. You listen to me while you do other things, or you game, or what have you. So, never feel bad about just lurking. I mean, it is very flattering to be like, hey, I literally can't hear you because my yapping is, for whatever reason, what people come here for. But I'm still willing to leave you on. Appreciate the fuck out of that. Okay, so... Poker's not been incredible. I feel like it's time to go back to my old nemesis and love, blackjack. And I feel like $500,000 hands for a few hands, which could quickly become a nightmare of, save scumming, but, yeah. Alrighty. $500,000! At these amounts, I'd better do. Now I have the power of save scumming, no insurance. But, yeah. I mean, I could split. But 20's really good. 20's really good is just kind of the end of that sentence. Alright, there we go. Easy to make money in America, as they say. Delicious. Ah, fuck. 13. Never gonna win on a 13. Please don't bust me. Damn it! 22. Oh. Just the game has to twist the knife a little bit. Like, hey, if you just would have stayed... Whatever, breaking even so far. I mean, with a 5 showing, I'm a little more willing to split hands. Please don't screw me. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll double stay. Which I'm not thrilled about, but maybe he goes bust? Oh, you're fucking kidding! Oh, the game really was rigged from the start. Alright. Welcome everyone to the Save Scum podcast. How is everyone's save scumming going? Mine is not going well, that is. Fuck. Just immediate punish. Immediate punish, my god. Drawn to a 21. Good god. Perhaps it's once again time to switch gears and engage the roulette stratagem. Because I got a system for roulette. Y'all haven't seen this before. I have a system. Is it foolproof? Of course not. You're always gambling. I just gotta figure out what I can afford to do this in terms of a bet. Could I do, like... I wouldn't have enough if I did 100 grand. I could do, like, 30 grand? Let me see how that shakes out. Too lazy to do the math in my head. You see, I basically do one of the 12s bets on crack. Because when this hits, my god, it's beautiful. Okay, so this is not sustainable. But, I've already laid down the bets, and I've said that I'm Save's coming anyway. Whatever. It's fine. 30 grand is not the sauce, though. Where's that 30? You know... I love how this game is like, yeah, you want to shoot yourself in the foot, by all means, go ahead. And my feet will be full of holes by the end of this stream. We played an hour and made no progress. It may have been overly optimistic to say that I was going to beat it tonight. At this rate, I'm kind of tempted to just do a blackjack and bet everything on one hand. That's kind of lame. Well, no. If the stream goes on longer, that's the kind of shit I'll start doing, I think. Let me do, like, maybe a 10k bet on everything. Yeah, that seems fine. I have faith in the roulette. I have faith. I could try craps, but I don't understand craps well enough to make even semi-intelligent bets there. And between the alcohol and natural brain drain that occurs when streaming, I don't think I want to learn craps. I do understand the basic, because it's kind of like, you know, it's a little bit kind of like Dice Baccarat. Like, you're betting on the outcome of a game that ultimately you don't really control. I understand that in broad strokes, just the details of the different bets you can place, for whatever reason, get confusing for me. I've tried it before, but... Okay, so that one was an L, but I only lost 430k, so I can make that bet a few times. Saves coming so nobody ever loses. Both? But the thing about this is that this bet strategy I employ gives you a slightly worse than 33% chance of winning. But no matter what number that pays comes up, you win on so many bets that theoretically you make back your losses. I really like roulette, and it's not in every casino-type game or mini-game that I get to play, so I always feel like I have almost like a duty to play it when it is there as an option. That probably sounds slightly insane, but it's fine. 8! 8 is not what we want. Oh dear God. And now I know, if I pivot to it being in the first 12, it's just gonna go to someplace else and screw me. Okay, winning lottery number. Do we have it? No. That's fine. Whatever. This one we win it big. This time we win it big. It's kind of like a better version of the Fortress of Solitude, if you've seen that. I don't know if it's the actual name. I just saw Aaron Hansen call it that. Which is objectively a stupid way to play roulette. I'm just gonna see the number before you buy it, right? Wait, do they literally give you that option? I thought it was just like, yeah or no on buying it. Because yeah, it is always 98955. 36! See? I knew it. If I bet in the first 12, it was just gonna go someplace else. Oh, you don't? Okay. That would be really funny if that became, like, you know, kind of a good move. Mr. Rimbert, you may not believe it, but I can feel the power of the Earth. I've been feeling for the vibrations, and I know the next number will be red. That guy is generally wrong, but we don't see color at this roulette table anyway. Delicious Vegas steak. Well, no, wait. The one time I was in Vegas, I did get steaks, I think. I can't, because it's been so long ago, I don't remember what. I have been to Vegas before. It was when I was a very broke college student, so I didn't really have money to lose, and my boyfriend paid for everything, my then boyfriend. but I think we had stakes there. But anyway, how you doing, Cody? How is your... Oh! 16! Alright! See? I knew it! I knew it! We were due for a hit! We were due for a hit! Now behold the power of the hubris strategy. That doesn't really cover our losses, but every hit is big. Every hit is very big. Yeah, you said it was red. Whatever. Actually, that did almost make up for our losses, because the save has 1.8 mil on it, so... I can do a few of these bets before we get into, like, danger territory, so... I'm feeling the roulette now. I'm feeling the roulette now, you know. We're on the lucky streak, you know. I won once. That means our luck has shifted into the positive. Therefore, I'm going to win again. That's how probability works. That's how probability works. But was Guy Fieri's restaurant good? I have heard that some of his restaurants are pretty bad, which does sadden me a little bit, because I do think he's a very entertaining figure. And I don't feel like... I don't think there's any, like, famous culinary people who have, like, establishments in Denver. Or if they do, I haven't heard of them. Yeah, that's the thing on the Strip. Better than you thought it would be. Okay. That's fair. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, it's on a smaller scale, but every time I go downtown, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pay through the nose for basically everything. Like, a buddy... Well, no, I'll name drop him, it's fine. My buddy, Drunk Emblem, who also streams on Twitch from time to time, you may have... Oh, come on! The zeros never hit! But, he came to town, for a visit, like, he was, and he was like, hey, Vim, while I'm here, I want to go to these, like, bars that I've read up and I think would be really cool. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I will do, like, a bar hop pilgrimage with you. And, all of them were downtown, of course, so all of them were just hideously expensive. But, I mean, they were cool. Like, I think some more than others. One was basically just, like, it was basically like a downtown, like, fancier bar trying to, like, pretend to be a dive bar, and I was like, I could just go to, just, like, walk to a dive bar, like, a few blocks from my house. I have those. I can get the authentic, depressed, alcoholic smell there. I don't need the imitation that's, like, gussied up. Damn it. And we don't have enough for another bet. So, Ooh, with even That's an interesting take. I'm very loyal to the middle 12 for no real reason, but I like that. I like that. I think I will try that after we save Scum yet again. Fun drinking game. Take a shot every time. No, don't. Take a sip every time I save Scum. I was like, okay, I'm not nearly... I haven't been streaming for nearly enough or had nearly enough to drink to think suggesting shots on that is a good idea. The blacks or reds in the top or bottom row. I mean, I'm loyal to the middle 12, but they've not been doing me that well. So I am open to in the top or bottom. Yeah. I feel like I want to do it your way because you suggested it. So let's see. The even and black. I'm a dingus. Even and black, and then we move this over, scoot over to the third 12. I like the second 12, so I guess that would be, that would be... I've already committed. I'll do the second 12 in the next bit. Still... Wait, still do the second 12, but do... So, like, lay a bed here as well, you mean? Oh! I forget these options exist. Yeah, this... Huh! Yeah, the existence of these alone kind of makes the middle bad. How did I forget those exist? Huh. Okay, 30. All right, we're cooking. We're cooking. A glorious victory! And, you bet your fucking life I win on the first spin, I'm gonna go and save. Wait, what do you mean I turned in your wallet? I just reloaded my save. I feel a little dirty about that one, but you know what? We take those. We take those. I also really like how this game is like, oh, would you like to save and quit? But you can just immediately reload the game. Beautiful. Ah, solid progress. Still a ways off from the 10 mil, though. Still a ways off. I think I've said this every Vegas Stakes stream, but just always makes me think of Xenogears when you do the slow, like, zoom in to the JPEG as you enter a casino. Xenogears stole this. Alright, so black, even, 15. Oop. Alright, and now I've got even more seed money to play with here. Yes. One kind of gamble, or is it gambling adjacent? But I've always kind of had a little bit where I'm like, it would be kind of neat to play Mahjong, or to learn how to play Mahjong, rather. But I've never bothered to try and learn. I feel like I, like, tried for a good 2 seconds, then, like, I heard mental static in my brain, and it was... Is the RNG stuck on 30? Because it was 30 last time. That... For no particular reason, let me save scum again. Perhaps we've broken it. Perhaps we've broken it. Maybe it's time to do something crazy. Like bet $1 million on one particular number, which would immediately win me the game. Actually, I wouldn't even need to do that much, because the individual payoff is that high. It would need to be, like... $500,000 would do it, because it pays, like, what, 36 to 1? Right? Something like that? Yeah, why don't I go ahead and put $500,000 on 30? No particular reason. No reason at all. No reason at all. Just, it's my favorite number, 30. I've always loved 30. 36 for 1, okay. Come on. Come on, RNG. I want to believe. No, okay. Damn it. That would have been fucking hilarious, though. Alright. I mean, I could up to 20k on each. And be easy enough to swing at my increased monetary numbers. 3.6 is the magic number. That's mil. That's where my save is now. So I gotta keep that in mind in terms of when to save scum. That's reasonable. I like keeping them all uniform just in terms of, like, spamming the inputs, but yeah, that's fair. Alright. What's gonna be really funny is if I just get the, like, 19 range to... Alright! Here we go. Look. Oh, shit. Okay, well, that still does pay some things. But that's still a loss, right? Oh, yeah, that's absolutely a loss. That's funny. Can I ask for a discount on your oil well? Sure, $4,000. It's probably gonna strike water, but whatever. Damn it. Saw the 24 and got all excited. I'm so used to middle 12. To give full credit, I learned this strategy from... I don't think you could do this in a real casino. They would be like, the fuck are you doing? Just place a bet on the third 12. On a GameFAQs guide for... Oh wait, that did... How do I pick up... How do I cancel the bet? No. Oh, no, it is set? Okay, I think it is set. I mean, I just feel like it's such an obnoxious bet to place. I just could see them losing patience. One? Really? I mean, third 12 has been doing alright. Third 12 has been doing alright. I got faith in it. Well struck water. Great! Why did he even bother to call? Also, I always like how the well events imply that, like, they're just drilling somewhere. They have no idea if they're gonna hit anything. I'm surprised it never got stuck in my head, Cody. Straight up. I could switch it to, like, the shuffle music or something. I am open to this. Because it is a little ridiculous that they have, like, themes for every casino, and then the casino that you spend the most time in, the way it was meant to be experienced. Fair. I respect it. Just putting it out there. Putting it out there. Alright, 3. We lose $1 million. Great. So, we're just gonna go ahead and reload. And, you know, that's why the save scums are so important. A temporary reprieve from the organ blasting the song. Oh, hell yeah, Mario Paint was amazing. I was lucky enough to actually have the SNES mouse as a youngin', so I played a lot of Mario Paint back in the day. I kind of miss seeing, like... I feel like that used to be all over, like, YouTube, like, using the Mario Paint, like, music thing to make just whatever versions of music. I never see that anymore. I hope that's still out there. I kind of feel like I should change it up. I do kind of want to go back to Blackjack, because Blackjack is, like, kind of like my original gambling squeeze, you know? It's always going to be there for me. Ah, the trackball. Very sick, needs an operation. Would you please lend me $100? Yeah, sure, kid. Yeah, $500,000 bet for bets. That's fine. You gotta double down on an 11. You can't not. Alright, 20. 20's good. Though I don't like that the dealer has an ace. Okay, there we go. There we go. Cool. That is good, solid progress. Almost halfway to the goal. Mr. Vimbert, you saved the life of my baby. Here's $200. Great. I'm like, yeah, whatever. As I, like, sip my, watered-down drink the casino gave me. I mean, it's got an ace in the hand. I gotta at least try. And wind up in a worse position. Press the mock the dealer button, right? It is funny, when my, I told, in one of the previous streams I mentioned, my old job had, like, a Christmas party where they ran, like, a mock casino. And I'm pretty sure one of the dealers that they had there, who were, like, professional dealers, just came down from one of the mountain towns where they have legalized gambling and just, like, have something to do on the off-season. Or, like, you know, when they're not working at the real jobs. And I'm pretty sure one of the blackjack table I was sitting at, their dealer was convinced I was card counting, because I was varying up my bets like a card counter would. But it was just purely vibes-based, because I'm insane. So she was like really squinting at me, and I'm like, yeah, maybe 500 this time. Mr. Vimbert, my little girl is very sick and needs an operation. We're too poor. I know we just met, but could you please lend me $100? You look like a serial killer. No thanks. My poor little girl. Well, never mind. Somebody here must have a kind heart. Ah, fuck. Fucking 14. We pray they bust. Well, that was kind of a losing proposition either way. Easy come, easy go. The random events do feel pretty superfluous now. Which is a shame. They're what oh! Okay, draw to a 21! We take those. Straight New Vegas vibes. Because why would you ever play New Vegas with anything less than 10 luck? Yeah, I was looking at that earlier, Cody. I'm like, ooh, there are a few things that I could see myself picking up. Oh dear. Oh, damn it. I feel like I should know better when there's a 10 showing, but c'est la vie. Beat it, you loser. Yeah, no, I don't let anyone who's down on their luck hang out with me. Not while we've got all this money. They could pickpocket me for like $1.7 million or something. Man. I feel like I should give the Etrian Odyssey games another shot, but I just couldn't do it when they didn't have that Persona coat of paint slapped over them on the Persona Q games. But I've got a crappy sense of direction as is, and I'm not great at drawing maps, so... Yeah, like, for example, Sakura Dungeon. Anyway, let's double down against an ace showing, because I've lost my mind. Oh! Okay! Cool! We take those. Yeah, DRPGs are a relative... Ugh, the eternal question. Do you just take the fucking 20, or do you split and go for a blackjack? We must try. Shit. 13's never gonna win. Show me something good. Not that good. These odds change when you can save, scum. True. 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 I do remember there was like this very, very old DRPG that I played like back on an old DOS machine I had as a kid that I thought was like super deep at the time, but looking back it was just kind of like they just kind of basically took the roots from, like, Angband or Moria and, like, upped the graphics a little bit, but they did have interesting things where they had different levels of, like, spells, where, like, if you were in the hub town, you could cast these ritual spells, but you couldn't use them once they were down in the dungeon. They would be used to, like, give you, like, starting buffs or, like, various, you know, benefits to the start of your dungeon runs. But if you tried to cast them, in the dungeon, it would give you a message that was something like, if you try to cast this now, it will have a casting time of approximately 1 year. which always stuck in my brain. Like, you know, more than 2 decades later, I remember that. Wish I could remember what it was called. It was like Something's World. Or like Someone's World. Something like that. I played that DRPG and, and some, like, Wheel of Fortune game, because I was obsessed with that game with that game show. I was a big game show kid when I was very young. We had both of those games randomly on floppy disks. Oh yeah, absolutely. I put some bourbon in the Coke I'm drinking, Cody. Do it up. At least, I assume you also do not have work in the morning? It seems like a prime time, you know? Best influence. Yeah, exactly, you know? I'm like, hey, chat, gambling's good for you. Also drink. This is what the people come to me for. My wise guidance in all things. Damn it. 19. Yeah, I got Black Friday off as well, which is very nice. Granted, I'm just gonna spend it all streaming, but gonna be streaming one of my old favorites. Anger Foot, huh? Where's the game called Anger Meter? That's a shame, Franz. Was it one of the, like, higher difficulties? Or... Because I think there are, like, different decks you can use, yeah? I've watched, my buddy Brian play that game a bit, and it does seem like there are different, like, settings. I don't know if you're on, like, the base one or the more complicated ones. Base run with a new deck. I mean, it's still a roguelike. You can still absolutely get screwed over. Name of the game. It's a nice watch. I'll give you $400 for it. Sure. Thanks a lot. I got a great deal. Yeah. I know I played Balatro on a shuffle once, because I have it in my Steam family library. And I think I just built around flushes, because I like the flushes from all my time playing actual poker. Give me a 10. Perfect. Double down into a 21. Just what you want to see. Alright, blackjack, my old gambling squeeze. You're there for me. Roulette betraying me. Poker betraying me. Blackjack, there for me. And yeah, we're just gonna do a safety save, because we're at 6 million. We're climbing rapidly. This is why I was okay with all the resets earlier. I knew. Once we started hitting. And I feel like I got it up to... I mean, I could just start betting 5 million a hand. Just, like, play to win the game. Yes. Yes, let's start playing to win the game, shall we? Good old blackjack. And I've blown all my money. Another watch. Okay, sure. I would like to bet $5 million on this hand of blackjack. Oh my god, I thought for a second that was gonna be a blackjack. How perfect would that have been to end the run? Boom! There you go. That's a clear. Unless I've horribly misremembered. Congratulations!
Congratulations, you now have over $10 million. That's quite a sum that you have won. You are a very lucky person indeed, but I'm sure it was not only your luck that let you succeed. So tell me now, what will you do with the money you have won? Please tell me your dreams.
I forgot it's the friend that you have out with you that asks you this. I thought it was always Cliff. I want to sub to Vimbert. Perfect. Fits. Fun fact. I was, the first time I beat this game, I've told this story before, but I'll get everyone who hasn't heard it before caught up. My first quote-unquote girlfriend that I had when I was like 12 or 13 or something, I was over at her house, in her room, for some reason. She was very nervous because, like, oh, a boy in my room. I'm like, what kind of video games you got? And so we played some of The Sims, where she and I as Sims, and we were married. And she had this game on her Super Nintendo. And I already had a taste for gambling, so I played this. And it was like she had a save with like 6 million. So I did basically what I just did. Won, and I, like, as a big funny, like, the friend was on screen, like, asking me, please tell me your dreams. It was like, I want to, and I just, like, hit Q over and over again. Just smash the A button on Q until it wouldn't let me anymore. The height of comedy to preteen / early teen me. Because we were in the peak era of XD random. It was a different time, chat. You have to understand. Anyway, my dream is to sub to Vimbert.
That is a wonderful dream that you have. Now it is time to leave this desert land and make your dreams come true. You can do it, and you will. Not just because you have power and good luck to help you through. Let us not waste any more time. Let's go.
And that's Vegas Stakes. Hugely nostalgic game for me. I still think they haven't made... Well, I'm sure they have. I just probably haven't played it. But for my money, no better casino game out there. Because you got the pure gambling, you got a lot of different modes. You have poker that is not Texas Hold'em, which I feel like is a relative rarity. And you have the little, like, mini events. To be like, oh, would you want to buy my lottery ticket? Oh, can you help me? My kid is sick. Which can be scams, they can be things that get you even more money. You got the little bit, you almost kind of have like replay value, because playing with other friends, but it doesn't really change anything. Graphically pretty too, yeah. The sprite work is great. I wish it had a little more musical variety, but whatever. What can you do? So yeah, this one is good. I do think, Wednesdays from here on out are going to be, I'm going to start Arzette, the Jewel of Faramore. That's a game that came out last year that was made to be a basically Zelda CDI-like, right down to the cutscenes. Played a little bit of it for you guys to give you a taste, and everyone seemed to like it, and I was into it. You will sub to Vimbert. The game told you to. There's no choice. You will sub to Vimbert. There is an end to this game, HD, yes. You hit $10 million and the game's like, shit, you win. What do you want to do with all your money? You will sub to Vimbert. Thank you for those who are already ahead of the game. But yeah, a game from HAL, which surprised me once I learned more about what HAL does, because in my brain they're just like, they're the Kirby people, and that's all they do. Which is not accurate, not really correct, but... And yeah, the game just holds on this screen. That's it. So, like, normally it's, like, uplifting, like, you will write a novel or something, but, you know, for child me, it was, you will, Q, 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 Q. Or for adult me, it was, you will sub to Vimbert. We just gambit till the end of time? No, no, no. That was very clear. It's a casino game with kind of a story mode. But that is gonna do it for me. I know that's a short stream, but I'll be streaming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so y'all will get to hear a lot of my yapping this weekend. Sans impression. So thanks everybody for coming out. Spend a little bit of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for you. Watching the VOD after the fact. I see you. I appreciate you. Who do I raid? Turkey and Yap. Yeah, sadly I won't be streaming tomorrow. I'll be too busy passing out after the turkey. But I think we will raid old Cerulean Joey. He apparently knows and appreciates this game, and Jesus Christ, he's almost been going for 10 hours. And I was hanging out a lot in his chat earlier. He's playing some Dragon Quest XI. Everyone, play Dragon Quest. It's good. Tryptophan Life. Yes, indeed. Anyway, that does it for me. Go say hi to Joey, hang out, and watch a beautiful, lovely JRPG, and hear his unhinged takes, but they're always correct. I guess. Just ask him. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. My drink is completely gone, and I mixed it very strong, so I need to stop yapping. My name is Vimbert. I'll see you around the internets, everybody.